Hey everyone, you're listening to the PRISM podcast, episode 13, the final episode of 2025. Woohoo! Your host for tonight's episode is me, Juice, and my co-host,
Mashumaro. Hi everyone.
Hey everyone, hi Maro. Oh my god, how long has it been since you've been on the PRISM podcast? It's been a while.
It has been a hot minute.
Yeah. Do you remember which episode it was?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I have to rack my brain.
Because Toast was supposed to be in the previous one with me, but he had something else going on, so then it was just me. But I think with you and me, it was maybe the one before that.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, but it's been a long time. But yeah, what have you been up to?
I have just been working away, very busy. It's a very busy time of the year for me. Trying to record music and make music. As some people know, I've been on a songwriting journey, so that's why I've been dipped from the internet for a while. But I'm coming back. But I've just been busy. What about you, Juice? What have you been up to since the last episode of the PRISM podcast?
I guess before I tell my part, I think I got a bit of a taste of your songwriting and stuff, like from things, and I can't believe how good and how amazing you are. I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Excited to hear the finished songs. Yeah. So I just came back from a Disney cruise like 3 days ago. Yeah. It was my first ever cruise. Yeah, on a ship. Yeah, it was an experience for sure. I loved it. Other than that, yeah, I've been busy recording as well for the upcoming Starlight Festival. What else have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, preparing for events happening next year. But speaking of, yeah, I'd like to promote a few things happening next year. So, yeah, first of all, Starlight Festival this year on December 28th, 8 p.m. AEDT. And then next year, we have the Materia Awards on January 27th. January 27th, which is a Tuesday, I think. But nominations close on January 1st. So please get your nominations in now. So then we can have more options and more stories and more nominees to pick from. And then we have a little bit of a teaser for an upcoming event happening in February. For those that are interested, it's a a parody of Glee. So it's a lot like the singing part, and also the comedy of Glee with all the the drama and everything like that in the high school. It's really fun. It's a bit of an RP aspect to it, but with a bit of singing. So those who are interested in singing live on stream, like karaoke live, look out for that. Sign-ups will be opening soon for that. There will be some special guests, which you'll find out soon. But yes, other than that, we will have Once Upon a Shard happening next year as well. So, yeah, that's exciting. So I wanted to explain how this episode today is going to play out. So it's not going to be like your typical PRISM podcast where Mara and I just ask questions specifically about the guests, because we have two guests tonight. One of them has actually been on the PRISM podcast before. They were our very first guest. And yeah, the other one is a new guest. But both have been very involved in our community, and we have lots of stories to talk about, and it's a little bit of a reminisce kind of episode, but a little bit of questions as well, so we can learn more about our new guest. But yeah, without further ado, I'd like to invite on our returning guest, Antheia Rayne. Antheia, how are you? Antheia, you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, my mic was muted. So cringe.
That's okay. That happens.
Oh my god. Hi.
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 I am good though. I'm very good. It's cool to be back on the PRISM podcast.
Yeah, I guess
For
for
some more yapping.
yeah, for those who haven't met you before, please introduce yourself.
I am Antheia Rayne. I have been involved in the JJammin community for since the beginning, actually. Wow. I think this was said in the first episode when that I was in, but I can pretty much say that I've been involved in probably 90% of all the events that have been going on, which has been so much fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, not really much else to say there, I think.
Yeah, you were our first guest, but also our first repeat guest as well.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back on?
Oh my god, it's I'm like, wait, what am I doing here again? No.
It's a pleasure to always have you.
Yeah, I'm just it's kind of insane to me that it's been a year already. It doesn't feel like it, but yeah. When I think about what's happened in the last year, I'm just like, that's a lot. Why did this year go by so fast?
There's just so much that happened. Your episode was actually titled Happy Coincidences, Manifesting, and Coming Full Circle. Do you remember what happened during your episode that made us come up with that?
It was just I think it was the fact that like, wait, what was it? Oh my god. It had to do with how we met, wasn't it? With MG and stuff?
Yes.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that it started off just doing the Met Gala, and then yeah, I forgot what the happy coincidence was.
I think it was like our first karaoke night was like on December, and then we had and then our episode was also in December, so it was like a year.
Oh my god, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And
that's really cool, actually. What the hell?
Yeah, and the manifesting part, I think, was just us being really I don't know.
We have our dreams.
Yeah.
Okay?
Having a dream moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been through a lot this year. So many events, projects, and productions. So many amazing memories together, but not just with you, but with our other special guest on tonight's episode. Everyone, please welcome Wren Belmont. Woohoo! Hi, Wren.
Hi, Wren.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Wren. Please introduce yourself for those who are meeting you for the first time.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of people meeting me for the first time. Hi, my name is Wren. I don't know what else to say about me. I'm, been playing Final Fantasy since the end of Shadowbringers, I think, and launched over at Materia. I don't know when the servers came live, and been part of, I think, the JJammin community either from almost at the beginning. I was around, I think, at the start, and I've been a part of a couple of the productions, not as many as Antheia, but I've been around. But, yeah, and there's still the queen in that regard. Yes.
No, please.
No, you both are. Oh my gosh. But do you remember how we first met? So I guess starting with Wren, when was the first time? Do you remember how you met? The first time you met me?
I do. It was a Blitzglam competition for me. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were the guest judge, I think, for Toast's Blitzglam comp, which was like a Game of Thrones, I think, inspired Blitzglam.
Oh.
And
Medieval fantasy.
That.
yes, and I took part in that. I think that was my first Toast Blitzglam, and yeah, I think that's the first time I met you or saw you kind of in game and heard your voice on stream.
Yeah, I remember you actually like winning, right, or being a judge favorite. You were my judge favorite. Yeah,
I think I was a Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Which was really fun. Yeah, so that was a great time. Yeah, and then I think from that point, I think I saw you around a lot more. I just don't know. After that, it might have just been through your advertising for Hairspray.
True. I think Hairspray was after that. Yeah. You know, something that Pastor Fazul, which is a friend of ours, has said that has always stuck with me about you, Ren, is because back in the MG days, Pastor was like the queen of glam, right? And then Pastor said, "Wait till you meet Wren Belmont."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That has always stuck with me, like, ever since. It's like, wait, damn. She's not wrong. Wren's pretty good at that.
Wren, the talented queen, for real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you remember how you met Maro?
I think it was through the Halloween production. Was my main recollection of Maro is through that. But was there a different time? I can't remember. I feel like we were together because you sang "Defying Gravity" as part of the Halloween spell, and I was just like a villager. In the background, like screaming, like,
Oh yeah, the point, yes, the point.
yes. So I feel like that was my first production interaction with you was being the backing in that. Yeah.
That's so funny. No, I do remember that. I don't know. I might have seen you around at glamour competitions, but that's blurry in my brain because that's That's a while ago.
A girl, same. Time do be flying, and I can't keep up.
What about Antheia and Wren?
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
When was it? Had to be MG, right? No.
It was
Could've been.
either MG, but I feel like the first karaoke I went to is when I heard you sing, and that was when I learned about your singing side, which is amazing. And I'm always like, yeah, if you ever see me typing in game, I always type with like spelling mistakes because I'm trying to like bash my keyboard out while I got like these emotions that I'm feeling. So I either go from like complete dead silence in game because I'm in awe, and then I'm like trying to like hurriedly type out what I'm feeling, which always ends up with like, you know, I don't know, like I'm having a stroke at the keyboard or something.
I feel that so hard. But yeah, it was definitely a karaoke night or either MG. Like, I think MG was mostly in passing, so it had to be a karaoke night where we actually like spoke at some point.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was it the karaoke night that me and Antheia co-hosted at her house?
Was it
on her bedroom?
I was already a fan, I think.
The pajama party?
Yeah. Was it?
I feel like there was one slightly before that, I think, which it was in a small house in the lavender beds, and this, oh my goodness, me describing it, it's not gonna do it any justice, but it was like a center pedestal, and there was like a party around, but I don't know if it was hosted by. It might have been one you hosted with Tits.
Oh, the High School Musical one. Wait, was it the one with the High School Musical? The basement. Sorry.
There was one. It was like it was the first ever karaoke I went to.
Oh,
and I
was it Subaru's Turbo FC's one, and was it Christmas?
I don't know. This is so bad. I don't remember it being Christmas themed, but I remember it was the first one where I was like, I'm gonna pick up the courage and join the queue to the karaoke.
Chad is saying Crusaders night.
Crusaders
Trust
night.
Nook.
Crusaders
Trust
night
Nook.
was when we did like that indoor outdoor kind of venue.
It might have been. It honestly might have been that one.
For some reason, I think it was like Antheia's one. For some reason, I remember my reaction hearing you sing for the first time, and I was like, "Oh my god, she's got such a powerful voice! Oh my god, you can sing!" Yeah.
For me, like I remember, like I think it was a bit before that as well, because I remember already being a fan of Wren's voice when we were doing the one that we hosted, because I think Drew pointed this out, but I had like a poster that looks like it looks like it has Wren's character on it,
Oh,
So I
right.
just had like
Oh
my god.
Right.
I was just like, I'm just a fan, you know?
It probably was Tits one. When the Voyagers came, or was the High School Musical venue maybe the small house, the basement?
I think there was a lot of Voyagers at the time. So I that's why I'm kind of like, I can't quite recall, because it was very early when I think voyaging first became a thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of
Mm-mm.
was around that time in which the karaoke scene was popping off with people coming over to Materia. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. There's like so many talented people and they're like hosting karaoke events. This is so cool. And
Did you go with Nook?
Nook, I'm pretty sure we all went. Nook was definitely there as well.
Okay, it was
and then
definitely.
we all went up in a little group.
Yeah, it was definitely Tits one, because I remember when the first time I saw Nook, he was that little lalafell that just like stood on the table with
Little
all the food.
gremlin.
He stood on the table
Yeah.
with all the food and was like dancing and stuff. I was like, this freaking troll, get get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
That's very Nook coded.
yeah,
Little country lalafell.
yeah. Probably was that one. Yeah. Damn. Oh my gosh, memory lane. So Wren, you won the Materia Award for Fashionista of 2024. How did that feel to win, and what does that award mean to you?
Oh my goodness. You know, I had a moment where I rewatched the Materia Awards the other night, because I went on like an emotional journey of like friendship, community, what's been happening?
Yeah.
And I heard my I heard my voice on Twitch and I'm like, who is that? But it was amazing. I honestly felt so happy, and like, no, I don't know. I was just amazed that like these kind of community events and community driven like support and acknowledgement is like a thing, which, you know, I was blown away at. Like I remember when you sent me through the message and I was like, hey, fashionista, and I was like, oh, me? What? Like, I'm like, oh my god, it felt like being picked first for like PE or something back in the day. I'm like, oh, the people liked me? What? But yeah, no, that was an amazing feeling. And yeah, and I still have the award. It's on my piano, and I'm looking at it. So every time I walk past my piano, it's there, and it's like a little memory, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice.
You know.
Yeah, I'm so glad you won that. You got a lot of nominations, and yeah, like your activity in the glamour scene was like huge, because you were part of MG, Glam Boss. I think you like submitted some things on the Eorzea collection. You won so many of these competitions as well, so it just like made sense that you received that award last year. Yeah. So what do you think? What is your tastes that makes you so good at making glams? Like, what is it about you?
Oh, I don't know if I've ever really thought about that. I guess, I don't know. I've always like, okay, bear with me on this little journey. But problem solving is probably at the core of it. Like, you have an idea, you've got a concept, and you're like, okay, how can we make this work with what we have? Which means, and this is what I love about the glam community, is finding unique ways for pieces that people kind of might look at in the first instance and be like, what is this, like, level 30 harvesting vest? Like, what were you going to do with this type thing? And then you're like, oh, well, if you layer it with this and then you use this fashion accessory, suddenly you've got like this really cool, you know, Matrix type character, and you're like, oh, wow, okay. So I love the problem solving aspect of it, and kind of like working within the limitations is something I find fun, but at the same time, I'm so looking forward to 7.4, glamour restrictions kind of being lifted, and just seeing what creative possibilities people can come up with. So so as much as I love working with, okay, we can only use these very limited aiming sets for, you know, your dancer character, to be able to have access to or like your armorer, your goldsmith looks, all the flashy, crafting and gathering jobs that are kind of, languishing in the background on someone's a single glamour plate. I'm looking forward to that. So I don't know. In terms of my style, I that's the approach I've taken. I also just like making cute things. IRL and in game. So
I was just thinking, I think one of my favorite ones that I've ever seen you do was it was 4MG, but you had to make a glam based on a minion. Sorry, not a minion, a mount. And you did
yeah, I saw
the
that.
Danger Noodle, the Altroid or whatever.
Oh yeah, Altroid. Yeah.
And I was like, how do you even manage to like make a glam out of this? It looks so good.
You won as well, right? You won.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Did she? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a really fun one. That was like, because I started with, okay, what is my favorite mount? And I'm like, I love that mount. Like when I first saw videos, little snicker snack. When I first saw videos of Final Fantasy, I was like, oh, that mount is what I'd be so keen to get. And I got like the Vanu one. Oh no, yeah, the Vanu one accidentally thinking it was that one. I'm like, this is not the right snake. After all this grinding, it's the wrong one.
I remember.
Yeah, so
I remember Wren sent me a DM about her glam as well. She was like asking me for advice.
Which of these legs for the do you think? I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I can't believe it. That was Damn. Oh my god! I just remembered that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's cool. Fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So we were talking about your glamour for MG. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? We just went on a yap.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the Danger Noodle and the cookie pieces. I think that was the augmented slipstream maiming stuff, which was not as used, but they're really interesting pieces. So a lot of the feathers and that came from there.
I remember what I was gonna say.
And okay, perfect.
Yeah. During our event Life at Mogwarts, and you were the transfiguration teacher, so it was like your job to judge the glams. I was actually behind the scenes, like thinking, I wonder which one she's gonna choose. Like, interesting. I don't know if I would have chosen that, but okay.
Look, I was look, I'm not gonna lie, I was snacked up. So I think the hardest part for me in that was, how do I deliver any form of feedback? Because feedback is hard, and then feedback in some form of character, forget about it. When you're 3 snacks deep, you're already like,
with an accent.
What part of Europe am I from again? And then, but all the glams, they were so cute. So my criteria, forget it. I didn't have one. I was purely going on vibes for that entire event. So I'm sorry if people did such amazing jobs. Like it honestly was very difficult to like pick and choose, but I wasn't trying to be like, this is a competition now, you lose and you get nothing. I was just kind of be more like, hey, everyone's great. I have to pick one. You did a great job, kid. Good luck. Props. So so sorry, some of my picks weren't.
That's fine. I just wanted to let you know.
Objectively, the way to go. And I'm sorry, some people might have felt disappointed, but I'm like, I'm sorry.
Honestly, I can like trust and rely on Wren to like judge glamour, because all of the glamour contests that we've ever hosted for our events, I've always like asked her to pick the winners. Like even for the upcoming Starlight Festival, the glamour contest, Wren's going to be picking them based on the screenshots. Yeah.
I might be finding this out for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, news to me.
She will be. And I'm like, yeah, I will. That's right.
Yeah, right.
Right.
All right. Time for our first game. It's a not so rapid fire questions. We're starting with Wren.
Oh.
All right. What's one thing you wish people knew about you?
Oh, that I'm a literal nobody.
No, you're
and
not.
No. I'm like, I average human being. Yeah, there's nothing special, nothing, particularly unique. So, I mean, that I make candles and I play Final Fantasy 14. That is literally that is my character. That is me IRL and
more
and
people should know that you make amazing candles. Honestly, I love your candles
They're so
much.
cute.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it started as like I wouldn't even call it I don't know if it was a COVID hobby. It just kind of my partner was like, "Hey, you want this Amazon candle making kit?" I'm like, "You know what? Sure. Let me go on this journey." And yeah, it kind of took off from there. I have a lot of candles. A lot, and I send them to people because I need the space in my house. So.
Do you still have that candle you made for the art contest? The Sailor
I was gonna
Moon?
say.
I do. She did suffer a grievous bodily injury when I was renovating my kitchen. So unfortunately, the little tails they did, they went to a better place. But the candle is still around. I'm actually going to burn it because I'm going to be like
Nice.
cathartic release for 2025.
I'm actually I remember sending a message to Wren after the contest saying, "Oh my god, you've inspired me to make candles too," because I love playing with scents and stuff as well. But I haven't gotten around to doing that. But maybe I should.
Your candle making is like next level though, because you like full on sculpted like Luna and Artemis, like full on. And like, so do you do that in like a 3D modeling program and then make a mold, or how does that work?
Yeah. So you kind of you load up like your I guess your 3D modeling program of choice. Or in some cases, if you really want a custom kind of model, but you don't know where to start, take a look at one of the many repositories online for I guess the shape that you're looking for, and then you can kind of I guess adjust from there if you're not comfortable modeling from scratch. And then you 3D print it. I'm lucky that I've got a partner who's into every single hobby under the sun. So there's a vast array of machinery, knickknacks, and gadgets. So but I use the 3D printer more than them. So that's probably saying something. And then you take your 3D model, you cast it in silicon, and then you use that void that silicon kind of creates to then cast your model wax, and you go from there. There are different types of wax that do different jobs, but it's just really fun to play around and experiment. But that's the general process. I think this is going to be a common theme. I may have been slightly tipsy when I made that fat cat candle, because I remember filming part of the process.
And I remember the videos you sent me.
I remember trying to lock in so hard to like try to explain what I was doing.
You were in the video. You were just like looking at the camera with your can, just yapping about your candle making process.
Look, and I may or may not be doing the exact same thing right now. But that's the process. We can highly recommend people get into it. It's not scary. It's honestly a little bit calming. It's pretty consistent process. And if you love scents and colors, feel free to experiment and give it a go.
Nice. What's your ideal date night?
Oh, I'm an experienced kind of gal. I like to get out there and do something. So it's probably going to be, head out, go to a movie, walk a night market, get a platter full of cheese and devour it. That's probably my ideal night. Is you ply me with cheese, you ply me with some form of drink, and we just hang out. Whether that hangout is like in a crowded place or at home with a movie. I'm there for the company and more than anything, the cheese. So
The cheese matters more than the company.
Cheese,
Yes.
the cheese. Yeah, honestly.
But based, absolutely based opinion, to be honest. You've won me. If you've got a good quality cheese, you've won me over.
Of course. Like, it makes every social situation a lot better. Is you're like, things going slightly awry, just shove your face with cheese and suddenly you're like, sorry, I can't talk. Got a fucking mouthful of cheese right now.
Sorry, can't have a panic attack. I'm face deep in a block of cheddar right now.
Yeah. I am locked into this cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
Oh,
Oh goodness. I'm gonna butcher it because it's a wash rind cheese. It's like fromage de foinois, I think is what it's called.
Ooh, fancy.
But it's like a very soft, liquidy, kind of. Yeah, I'm like a more intense version of your camemberts. I'm not a cheese connoisseur, but it's between that and I do like a good blue cheese, which I know is very controversial because people might be like, mold, and I'd be like, get that in me. I would inject it into myself if I wouldn't die.
Actually, I'd like to know everyone.
Inject that into my veins.
I'd like to know everyone's favorite cheese. Mara, what's yours?
I'm pretty basic, but I love halloumi cheese, and I love a triple cream brie.
Ooh.
I'm a soft cheese girly.
Antheia?
Soft cheeses for the win.
I think I'm also the same. I definitely I'm pretty simple and I enjoy brie the most, I think. Brie or camembert. Very light cheeses.
Nice. My favorite is Red Leicester.
Yes. Like a crumbly, sharp, hard cheese.
Yes. Yeah. So tasty. Right, next one. What's your guilty pleasure?
Cheese.
Eurovision is my guilty pleasure.
Yes.
And it is what a pleasure it is. It is my holy pilgrimage each May is to SBS to watch the Eurovision semi-finals and finals live and then just talk smack the entire time. I'm like a fucking European critic, as if I have any say or whatever. And I'm like, yes, these bloc countries that be voting for one another. Yes. Greece has Cyprus has sent another Australian to do their bidding yet again.
Yeah. I love Eurovision. All right,
it's the best
next
time.
one. Name a movie that you recently watched.
The last movie I watched was Wicked for Good.
So good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Did you see the first one as well before For Good?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw that one when it came out, and then we had the last karaoke, and then you belted out. Was it
No good deed goes
that? I heard that, and I was like, I still haven't seen it, and that was karaoke finished at I don't know 10, 11. Yeah. And then 9 a.m. I was at the cinema watching.
What? 9 a.m.? 9
a.m. I was there with the preschoolers. I was there with the grandparents who were doing their due diligence on a Sunday, and it was just me in the background being like, I ain't done a matinee in a while, so it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh! Why so early?
I make impulsive decisions, and then I was like, I should go see it, but I also don't want my day to disappear suddenly, so it'll be an encouraging moment to be like, I'll get up, I'll get dressed, do it early, and then I'll be in town at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I'll be able to do Christmas shopping, which I didn't do. I went and got a frozen yogurt and then waddled back to my car being like, yeah, look at me, so productive. And then I went back home and then played Final Fantasy. So I'm like, it didn't quite work out for me, but I try to set up myself with impulsive decisions to help me.
Yeah, I get that. That's actually a really good thing to do. I might do that as well. Last one. A character you would love to play. It could be from anything. A movie, a game, a show, anything.
A character I'd like to play. Well, that's really hard. Oh. Maybe TV or show. I think I trend towards a campy villain because
That's
I feel
fun.
like that'd be very fun to play. Yeah, yeah.
I could
Just a
definitely
camp-
see you. It's like it suits you so well.
So I don't know what campy villain, but I mean, if there's a role for someone who does dastardly deeds but does it with a little bit of sass, I'd be down to play it. So that's as close as I'm probably gonna get to actually naming something. I have no idea. My pop culture knowledge is failing me.
That's okay. No, that was really good. All right, Antheia, your turn.
Oh.
What are your top 3 musicals?
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Wicked is definitely one of them. I've been to so many of those live shows and like I've also seen the movies plenty of times. The other two, oh my god. I've seen a few musicals and I'm just like, I don't even know. Oh, Dreamgirls is actually another really good one for me.
Okay.
And last one, probably Grease, simply because it's the one it's one I know quite a bit.
Damn, I wouldn't have expected Grease to be one of your favorites, but slay.
Oh, I think it's because I constantly like go back to listening to the music.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where like I don't think about it too much, but I always get a vibe or a moment where I'm just like, I want to listen to this, and it's probably I literally have a playlist on Spotify that's just musical hours, and I think Wicked and Grease are the ones where that have like the most plays for me.
I see. All right. I'm surprised it's not hairspray. But anyways,
Oh, sorry. Maybe it was. No.
All right. Name one artist people would be surprised to know you listen to.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to look through my playlist now. I don't advertise it actually, but I do listen. I did listen to a lot of 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh.
Like I was a huge fan of them back in 2014 or 15 or something like that.
Yeah, that is surprising.
I had a literal phase where I was just like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with these guys. I'm just
Yeah, that's good.
I think everyone did. To be fair.
True.
What's currently on your TikTok For You page?
Oh no. Let's see what happens when I open up TikTok. Ah, yes, Love in Deep Space.
Oh
Go
my
on.
god, I can't. Exposing myself to the max here.
okay. It's okay.
Cringing.
You a Silas Galley? Is this what is what's being
downloaded-
advertised to
I
you?
downloaded the game for Silas, right? But it's actually Zane.
I see it.
Yes,
I see it. No.
Y'all are just throwing names out here. I've never played a
Neither.
single second of this game.
It lured me in with the thirst traps, Maro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's how they got you.
They got me.
It's
It was
the
like a
thirst traps.
YouTube short of one of their event pools, and I was like, "What is this? What am I looking at? This is a game, and it's by the same people who do like Infinity Nikki. What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, next one. If you were to meet anyone in person, who would you be most starstruck by?
Can they be dead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I would really love to. I would have really loved to meet Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
I think that
that's a really
that
good
would have been a
answer.
conversation and a half. Like, for so many reasons. Like he's just such a great vocalist as well, and the way he just interacted with the audience, I was like, that is a performer. And I would really love to have dinner with that guy.
I'd love to know everyone's answer. Wren, what about you?
Oh God. I don't know. Who would I be? Honestly, I'd be starstruck by meeting any of y'all. Honestly, IRL, I'd be like, these people. Goodness, but I don't know in the celebrity sphere. Someone who would be an interesting person to dinner with. I'm drawing a blank. Maybe because I'm that disinteresting as a person.
You can think about it. Mara, do you have an answer?
I do. Mine's a very nerdy answer. But I would love to have a cup of tea with Vincent van Gogh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Because I'm
That's interesting.
His art has inspired my art for years.
I see.
And like I remember I actually had the honor of seeing one of his exhibitions in person. And I burst into tears the second I walked through the door. Like I was just so excited. So that'd be my answer.
Do you have a favorite piece?
Oh, there's lots actually. I love. I don't know. I'm a bit of a basic bitch. Starry Night's probably my favorite.
Good one. Yeah.
Honestly, that's a really good one though.
I have a dress that's actually like completely Starry Night print.
Ooh.
It's like my favorite to wear all the time.
I would be most starstruck by Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Yeah. My mum really loved listening to Whitney, and I grew up listening to Whitney. And I think that's probably why I am who I am today. But I loved her. I loved her personality, her energy, all like the videos that I've seen of her. I just wish she was like still around, so then I can like see her. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be most starstruck by Whitney Houston. Yeah. Ben, do you have an answer?
All y'all have got such great answers. I don't know. I guess if I was going in the singer route, I've heard that Aretha has got had some good stories, particularly about, carrying her purse onto the stage each time, with the money in the bag type thing of, pay me up front and I take the money out. And she probably has some great insights from the industry in the early days. But also, I'd like to have a conversation with Harold Holt to see if he's still alive or if he was taken by like a Chinese submarine back in like 1960 or something, and then get the truth. So
interesting.
Find it out that way. We could go one of two ways.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like if I had to give a musical answer, I really feel like I'd like to meet Dolly Parton. That would make my whole life to meet Dolly Parton. I feel like she's got so much wisdom. She's got so much character. I love her to pieces.
I second that, Maro. That she is such an amazing woman in every sense. She like embodies, grace and charity in everything she does. My goodness.
She's just so she's so funny. I love her. I just love seeing videos of her. She's just so funny. Like she just doesn't care.
She leans into it so much. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Good old Dolly.
I'm just gonna throw Cher in there for one last one thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Next one. Next one. What song do you currently have on repeat, Antheia?
I did have one. Oh my god. Now I can't remember what it is because I'm just drawing a blank. No. Hang on, I'm checking my Spotify again.
It's all good.
Your Spotify Wrapped will tell you what your most played is.
No, literally though. But I think it's just all it's gonna tell me is that I just listened to a lot of Epic this year.
Yeah.
Epic the musical. No. Oh my gosh.
Very same,
yeah. I think it's been a lot of actually recently it's just been a lot of Wicked. I'm like switching between No Good Deed and For Good.
Yeah, I'm the same. For Good. It's been on repeat for me.
Yeah, it's just emotional.
Yeah. Okay, last one. What is your most prized possession?
Probably this necklace that I received from my parents, like for my 18th birthday. It's just this. It's like they don't. Sorry, I can't really say that. I was kind of spoiled as a kid, but it was one of those things where like it's just this little star with a real diamond in in the middle of it. And I don't know what it is about that necklace, but it's just one of those things that I've always kept close to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sentimental.
Yes, a lot of sentimental value. Yeah.
That's nice.
It's not as if it's like the only one that they've gotten me either. It's just one of those things where it's like this one just felt more significant to both them and me. So I was like, yeah, this is mine now. I'm like, this is never leaving.
Yeah, that's really, really nice. I'm glad you have that. All right. That's our first game, which was not so rapid fire questions. Okay, Wren.
I told you I do yap. So.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Wren, I wanted to start from the beginning. Back when you first got involved in our community, JJammin, how did you find out about it? And I guess what was the thing that made you want to get involved?
Oh, I honestly think it was Hairspray. So I hadn't seen a kind of production or like a community within the game that was kind of, dedicated to like musical theater and songs and singing and kind of like putting on performances, kind of outside of, your bard groups and stuff who, would, play instruments in Limsa, for example. So that was the closest I'd seen to being like, oh, people organized it and doing music. So that was, it was Hairspray and seeing that on Twitch and seeing, the sets, the singing and the people and knowing the effort that went into it from, being like, oh my God, the one time I tried to, decorate my house, that was impossible. And look at the sets they've done and look what they've managed to put together. This is amazing. That was my first look into, I guess, the very beginnings of this community, knowing that technically predated JJammin, which, because it was...
I was under MG at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so knowing that was kind of a production out there that you were involved with, Juice, and then when you kind of stepped aside from MG and created your own kind of server and with the focus on that particular side of the community, I was like, oh, I'd be so keen to be involved. And then honestly, when it was the signups for, I think, your Halloween production, where I was like, oh, I'll jump in, I'll dip my toe in, I'll try to be the kind of person who will be involved in this stuff because I love music and theater and being a dramatic bitch. They're part of, who I am. So it'd be great to be, meet like-minded people because, you get older, you're like, hey, I ain't exactly waddling down to my local theater to be like, I shall wish to be a part of your production of, Macbeth and, whatever it is. And it was a great way for me to break my social anxiety on that front, I think.
Yeah, that's really cool. Wait, for Hairspray, how did you find how did you hear about it? Did someone tell you? Did you see it somewhere?
Actually, it was advertised, I think, through one of the Met Galas. You guys, I think it was one of them that you did a, it was either a song from Hairspray or it was a special segment where you shouted out that Hairspray was a production that was on its way. And I remember being part of, one of the competitions and being like, oh, there's this event that's being promoted. So I remember hearing about it through those channels for, the glam scene that I was a part of. And then also, you'd see, your party finder, you'd look up there and you're like, oh, if someone's fucking want to run World of Darkness unsynced again. And then you'd be like, underneath that is like, oh, okay, Hairspray, what is this? And you're like, a live event on Twitch. This looks different from like your DJ, turning up to your club scene. This looks, I'm keen to be part of it. So I'll see it at least. So I saw it through those channels mainly.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. And then ever since then, you've been part of everything else, like Boulevard Queer, Valentine Ball, Prismatica. Yeah, it's been a journey. Yeah, you both are
Really
amazing.
fun.
You both are amazing singers. So outside of Final Fantasy 14, do you have any experience in musical singing? Like, were you trained? Were you perhaps a theater kid growing up, or are you in like a musical household?
I and they do.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was kind of waiting for you to go first. Sorry.
I can go. I'll hop in.
Okay.
The answer is no to all of that.
You're just naturally gifted.
Yeah.
No, I was never involved
Must be nice.
in
Must be nice.
This bitch. I'm like, what?
I was born like this.
the closest thing I can think of is I did speech therapy as a child to try and like correct my voice. So
Ooh.
that involved learning how to project my natural speaking voice to, I think, the absolute dismay of everyone around me at the time, because I was just a loud child from that point on trying to speak. So that was the closest thing I think I got to some of the theory about speech and the voice and the like, and, you know, projecting, which I think is why I belt a lot when I try to sing. It just became my natural state of being. But no, I grew up enjoying musical theater, but I never was actively participating in it.
Wow.
I also ended up like grew up with a lot of musical theater, like blah, 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 blah. But yeah.
Yeah, I knew that about Antheia because we've had like this kind of conversation before. She's really into musical theater and Broadway and stuff like that. But like Wren, you're so good at like voice acting and singing. It's like hard to believe that you've had like nothing prior to this. Yeah.
I don't know. I practice, I guess, singing Whitney Houston in the shower. And legit though. Yeah. That was the song, singing in the shower too. I think my neighborhood hated me from that point on. But other than that, I think it was just, I don't know, trying to, you know, make friends, be part of, I don't know, games like D&D. I got introduced pretty late. I was, you know, finished university and then came along to a game. I'm like, oh my goodness, people can actually like emote and express themselves and, you know, in character, and that was a fun experience. But yeah, that's the extent.
Would
I
you
love how expressive your voice is, actually.
Oh, thank you. Bless you. I hear my voice and I'm like, shit, my gosh, you sound like that.
No, it's great.
Yeah. Would you both label or call yourself singers now with all the experience you've had doing these events?
I know I can sing. I don't know if I would call myself a singer. I don't know.
It's a very interesting question.
Yeah, it is, actually. I never really thought about it. Like, because, yeah. I used to be one of, I knew I could sing, right? I can at least hold a note or hold a pitch, whatever, be on pitch. But I guess it's because I've never, I can't really be called a professional, I guess. I just, I mean, I've sung on stage before, but you know what? Yeah, I'm going to own it. I'm a singer.
Yeah, you're a singer. You're a singer. 100%.
Yeah.
I 100% know what you mean, Antheia, when you kind of like, what is a singer? What is the standard to which you kind of judge that to mean, I guess, and then you kind of compare yourself against it. Look, me, I'm on the fence, honestly, on the fence. But then again, I know that I judge myself a bit too harshly, and I know I suffer from being like a person who's like What is she doing here? She thinks she can sing? God damn, she sound like a cat screeching in the hallway. So like I have that opinion about myself. So I'm not the best judge because I know I'm my own worst critic. So to hear other people say, "Oh no, you're a great singer," and I'll be like, "Oh my God," I'd be like, "Oh, okay." Let me try to convince myself of that fact one day, and maybe one day it'll stick. So I think until then I'm on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Maro, you would call yourself a singer, right? Because you've done like professional things in person before and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd classify myself a singer. You know, I've been a singer for 20 years now. So
what was the point where you kind of given yourself that, I guess, title or label as a singer? Like when did you have that realization?
I'd say in my teens. I was very fortunate that Mama and Papa Maro really supported me and wanting to be a singer full time, and you know, they took me across the country to tour and sing and perform, and I don't know, I think I had that realization that, like, you know, I am a singer and that's what I want to do and that's what I want to be, and I'm going to work hard to get there. And then I got older and forced to adult.
Oh, sorry. You can go.
But, you know, I'm slowly working my way back. I've had a bit of a break and now I'm like, you know, trying to claw my way back. But I guess, yeah, I'd say, yeah, in my teens, I realized that I was a singer.
I thought of this question because when I was on the cruise, we had like karaoke night events. And one of the people that I interacted with, they asked me if I was a singer, and I didn't know how to answer that because I'm not a professional. I don't release like my own music. I sing karaoke, I sing in the shower. But then I thought about like these JJammin events and all like the covers that we do and we put out. And I feel like because of that, I feel like I'm comfortable with calling myself a singer. Like I know I can sing.
As you should.
I know I can sing.
Yeah.
But I've never thought about, you know, going on Twitter and being like, Just Juice singer, you know? But I feel like now I feel like I can do that. And because I've had all of us have had so much experience recording, singing and stuff. I think we are singers and we should own up to that. And yeah. Cool. All right.
Oh, Juice, you left out the best part though, because you had your Disney movie moment when you won your karaoke.
Oh my God,
you won
I
your
was so
karaoke competition. And I was like, oh, my boy, he's done it.
I didn't want to bring that up. But okay.
You should bring it up. That
You
was such a
should. You
cute
should be proud.
moment.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a dream. Yeah. So yeah. How would you describe your voice or your style of singing, Wren?
Oh.
And
That's
it's
a
not what
tricky
you're gonna
one.
say, screeching cat or whatever. It's not.
Screeching
Really
cat.
isn't.
A screeching cat being rung out in the hallway. I think, I don't know, I'm naturally more comfortable in my lower register.
Oh.
But I tend to be up a lot more, I think, in productions in my higher, attempting at least in the higher range. So I like, I'm more comfortable in the smooth, dulcet, lower
I see,
range.
yeah.
Postmodern jukebox kind of vibes.
Yes, yeah. Like my ideal is to be able to be that kind of person who, it's a smoky bar, you're drinking a whiskey on the rocks, and you have this soft voice that is lulling you in the corner of the room and you're just vibing. That is my kind of ideal tone.
Oh yes.
But I'd like to try to get some range, and which kind of leads to me experimenting outside of what I'm naturally comfortable with and ending up in the rafters.
Oh, Santa!
those goddamn whistle notes.
You almost killed me with the whistle notes, because suddenly you're like, and now let's do Mariah Carey. And I'm like, Mariah, she many things. And none of them can be considered dull or dulcet. Like she is, every single note is acrobatics. I
remember listening to the song again, like, since we're doing it for the Starlight Festival, right? And like, I was irrationally angry for a good 10 minutes hearing those whistle notes. I was just like, there's no way.
Yes. And you're like, let me do it. Look, give me the try. Give me the microphone. I'll give it a go. And then you listen to yourself back and you're like, oh my God, delete this record from the internet.
This can never see the light of day.
The amount of times I've gone to record something and I see somebody else's in the file and I'm like frantically deleting the second I finish because I'm like, oh, they want to hear this.
Girl, that was me. Juice was recording at the same time. And I'm like, no, he cannot hear. He cannot hear.
I actually remember, like, I was recording a project with Crusader and I was singing a part and I kept stuffing up the harmonies. So there was so many takes of me just being like, oh, God damn it, I can't believe I fucked it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you keep recording and you're like, Lord, we're going to try again. Take three.
Just one more take. Let me in.
Because I will do that. I will just, I'll try that same line over and over and over and over again. So it looks like there's like 2 minutes of me, multiple takes, almost looking psychotic. And then I listen back to it and I'm like, oh, none of this is useful. None of this. Oh, my Lord.
I do love when, but like all three of you do like your own kind of spin to it sometimes. Like we have like vocal guides and everything, but then when I listen to your recordings, you have like different runs or different ways of like doing them, and it's like really nice to hear. Like especially Maro, like Maro's singing is very like different. Like her the way she like sings things. Like I notice it every single time. But yeah. Antheia, what about you?
I was just gonna jump in. This is like my last note. I remember when we recorded "Take My Breath Away" for the Valentine Ball.
Oh, that was such a good cover.
Oh, yes.
Juice messaged me like for like, I swear, like 3 hours. Being like, I have been listening to the last 15 seconds of this song on loop. Like, oh my gosh.
It was so good. I loved it so much. It was such a good cover. Yeah. Antheia, what's your singing style?
I'm also more comfortable in my lower range. I'm actually trying to get more comfortable with it because I think ever since I found out that I was like a mezzo soprano, because that's technically what my range is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I kind of limited myself to somehow higher songs, at least when I was younger. But now, like recently, I've actually been doing songs with a much lower tone. Like recently, I did a Eorzea song at the Greatest Showman karaoke night you did with Zania.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is actually a really comfortable range for me. I was surprised. But
even
otherwise,
circus.
I think yeah, that's another one too. I do tend to, I feel like a lot of my musical style is very based on 2000s R&B, because that's the music I grew up with. And I feel like it suits my voice quite a bit. Like,
yeah.
I think when you got me to do Say Okay from Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just, I smashed that out in like 3 hours. That was a lot of fun to do. But yeah.
Maro.
I think it's pretty obvious. Like I have a twang. I have a country tone. Because that's my roots. I'm a country singer by trade. But I'm definitely more of a low tone, soft kind of jazz singer. Like I prefer singing in my lower register. Lots of vibrato. That's kind of where I'm like most comfy.
I see that.
And like, yeah, I try and belt, and my voice goes like, so I just I just don't like. I used to be able to do it when I was younger, but as I've like gotten older, like my voice has just gotten deeper and deeper and deeper. So then I've just kind of gone, okay, I guess I'm down here now, which is fine. But I'm sure Juice has heard me like straining my voice to try and get up to high notes, and like. Oh, like literally, when I know I've got to record a high note, I'm like recording and I've got my mic arm extended all the way up and I'm standing on my tippy toes, like pressurizing my diaphragm so I could get the high note out. It is very funny, but I do like full on stretches. Like I'll be in my room doing stretches before I have to sing. So, but yeah, definitely like leve.
Yes.
That's kind of my Beabadoobie leve, that like softy jazz pop vibe is kind of my jam, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Juice?
I'm just thinking about it right now. A lot of people have told me it really depends on the song, because depending on which song, my voice kind of like changes. For example,
I was going to say your answer should be everything. I think my voice can do everything.
No.
Yeah. Preach.
Like that cover I did with Sabine, the final countdown, that I had like a more of a like a raspy kind of belty, sort of unhealthy singing voice.
That last belt was insane. I can't believe you managed to do that. Like, that was so cool.
Yeah. And then there's like covers that I did with Zeki, where my voice was a bit more like bedroomy, if you know what I mean, like comfy. That's also a very common one that I get from others. I think my true voice though is a bit more like, it's very bright when I sing. I think my voice is very bright and it suits like like boy band kind of songs, or like I don't know, like a very like a very almost nasally, I think, kind of quality to it, and I think it suits like those kind of boy band, Jesse McCartney, for example, those kind of songs. I don't know how to really explain it. I think that's what my voice type is. But depending on the song, I can like shift things around to get a different sound that suits that song better. Yeah.
You are a vocal chameleon.
Oh.
Like you can do it all. And I remember, like, you also suit, like, your deeper register as well is really warm, and I remember, what was it? It was last Christmas, I think, for the last. Was it the last Starlight? Maro, it was your Starlight. Yeah. Your Christmas event. You went deeper than I had otherwise heard you, and I was like, whoa, this is really a really comfy space.
Yeah.
And it sounded so lovely, and it was like soft and almost crooning in nature. So
I was gonna say Juice went very crooner, and I was very surprised. And then I was like, hey Juice, do you want to sing this country song with me? And like, I remember like I listened back to the recording for the first time, and I went, what the hell? I'm like, it's like, this is so like soft and gentle. I was like, we did Glittery by Casey Musgraves.
Yeah.
Casey Musgraves and Troye Sivan. It's a beautiful song.
We also did the other song, Home. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
I actually was as well. Yeah.
I was going through our recordings that we had worked on, and I found a cover that we were going to do for Glam Boss, so we didn't do it.
Absolutely not.
Do tell.
For context, we were gonna do Die with a Smile.
I can't reach that.
It's Bruno.
Yeah.
And like we got like halfway through the recording and it just stopped. So I'm like, okay, I can see where he gave up.
Yeah. I can't do that. Alrighty. All right, next question. Outside of singing... Actually, no, before that. You're both involved in many events together, starting with the Valentine Ball, Boulevard Queer, Prismatica, Life at Mogwarts, and coming up soon, the Starlight Festival. Starting with Wren, and then followed by Antheia, what is your favorite event this year so far, and why?
It's a hard one, but for me, it's got to be Boulevard Queer. It's got to be Boulevard Queer, because that was just such a fun time. And it was an amazing production, and it was our Mondays.
Yeah.
For a significant amount of time. It was just like the time we hung out, we rehearsed, you know, you had a couple of banders, you like, I think we ended up with all the rehearsals. I feel like we've essentially seen Avenue Q / Boulevard Queer like 100 times, but each time it was really fun experience. And I feel like for me, that was the first time I branched out a little bit out of my comfort zone again to be like, I would like to be part of the cast in this role. And you know what? Gaius Van Bale, sorry it is.
Gaius! Gaius!
That was so funny.
So
Wait, you
that-
do
yeah,
also
it-
doing loud. You can be as loud as the hell you want. That was so. Oh my god.
I love that song. I think for when we were pitching what character we'd like to play, I think I remember sending Juice me just screeching, you can be as loud as the hell you want. And I think I include me just laughing and then forgetting part of the lines in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then I love the character because of that song. Because I'm like, my god, that's perfect. That and Schadenfreude were my favorite songs. So that was why I was so keen for it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that was also Boulevard Queer was also the first, I guess, production where you got to do voice acting as well, right? Because the Halloween special, we didn't really get to do that, except for your, I guess, stories that you made. Yeah, but like with like voice acting and working with a script, that was like your first one. Did you really enjoy that?
The Boulevard Queer or the
Boulevard Queer, like the voice acting part of it.
Yes, I did. Even though my voice was incredibly inconsistent. I'd be the first to tell you. I'd start off with like twang, and then I'd turn up being like, you know, we so ghetto down here. So it would be like, I incredibly. It was I loved it. I was mainly also so impressed, you know, by, you know, Bobo and Killy. And then it was just, you know, hearing them, you know, act out the lines and then also, you know, sing live. That was amazing to witness. And I was just, you know, realistically, I'm supporting character. I'm in the background, and you know, but that was the best time is seeing them go at it. They were amazing the entire time. But yeah, that was fun. I think the only time I my voice acting range was, as you mentioned, the videos for the Halloween production only ended up being as dramatic as they were, because I'm like, maybe I can try almost spin it as if it's other people saying it, not me.
Come, traveler. Come,
traveler. Let me put on my generic European accent, and you know, it's like, we'll do this way. Yes, go. And then it would be like, oddly Scottish. Oh.
Yeah.
And you can tell what I gave up, and it just turned into my normal voice as well. And I'd just be like, yeah, you heard about that chocobo that, you know, kills people in like Gridania?
Zinger
Yeah,
Stacker or something
The
like that.
Gridania Chocobo.
Oh yeah, Gridania Chocobo. Zinger Stacker.
Zinger Stacker.
The chocobo of my FC mate Kaya. So I was just like, that.
All right, Antheia, what about yours? Your favorite?
It has to be the concerts for me, like either the Valentine Bull or Prismatica. I think they were so much fun. The Valentine Bull especially has a place close to my heart because, well, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic, so like the entire concept of it and the fact that it was on Valentine's Day, I was just like, this is so freaking cute.
Yeah.
And also I just loved all the songs that everybody picked, and just being able to listen to those, or like at least see them in the works as well. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great event. And that's the case with a whole bunch of JJammin concerts, because when everyone's voices do come together, it's just, when you listen back to it, especially after a while, it's like, oh my god, we did this. Like,
Yeah.
this is actually so cool. It's not just one or two people. It's like a whole group of like-minded people coming together to make this one thing. And I'm just like, I love this so much. But even the things that come with the event itself, like not just the songs or the singers, but at both concerts you did like the kiss cam thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And that was really cute as well. Like, even when you did Prismatica, the whole thing, it got to a point where I think we had to tell people to get rid of their minions because it was so crowded.
Yeah, the house was capped, yeah.
Yeah, it was such a huge event. And like knowing that so many people were enjoying it, not just in game, but on stream, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is community support at its finest in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, it's actually funny that you say that because I had this conversation with Zeki, like just like we were just calling each other some random time, and he was telling me how Prismatica, like if he had to pick which one he liked more, Boulevard Queer or Prismatica, he would have picked Prismatica because he feels like the community like involvement, like the activities that we planned, like for example the boogie burn off that we did and stuff like that, like just having them there participating was really, really fun. So yeah, it's really interesting that you said that because I feel like the musical productions are, I don't know if I've already said this on this podcast, but the musical productions are kind of like for us as cast members to experience and enjoy, whereas the concerts, we kind of want to like focus it on the community's enjoyment with like the activities and the performances. So yeah, that's just what I just wanted to say. But yeah, Maro, you've only been involved in the Valentine Ball this year. You've been really busy.
Yeah, I have.
But yeah, did you enjoy that?
Having a break or
Oh,
what?
having a break. Yeah, having a break.
I mean, I was very sad sitting from the sidelines and watching this year. But I watched every single stream. And I remember watching Boulevard Queer on my couch.
I see. I remember. Yeah.
I had a banoffee cheesecake and I spat it out everywhere. Because I couldn't believe some of the lines. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just said that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like all the productions this year have been so incredible, and like I get FOMO real bad. So I'm like sitting there like, man, I really wish I could have been a part of this, but I just can't split myself that much. And it was just like beautiful to see the community get behind everybody and just to see everybody coming together and having a good time. And you know, I've gotten to see so many people that I've heard of by name, you know, and they're on stage and they're performing and I'm like, wow. And like that's what I love about the JJammin productions is that like, you know, you meet so many amazing people and they're like-minded. And you know, now that I'm starting to get involved in productions and shows again, it's like, oh hi, I've seen you. You were in da 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 da. You sang da 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 da. And they're like, oh my god, who is this weirdo?
I'm Tracy Turnblad.
I'm Tracy Turnblad.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. So I don't know. I think across the board, like all of the productions I've loved this year for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Boulevard Queer was hilarious. The Valentine Ball was adorable, and I loved the actual like housing design. I think I told you this, Juice, that I like loved the housing design a lot. Prismatica, I loved the theming and all like the promo material you made, which was so cool. And then Mogwarts was just like next level. And of course the Starlight Festival coming up, and I'm so excited for everyone to see that. Honestly, so excited.
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess if I had to pick a favorite, this year, damn, it's tough. We had so many. We had like, I mean, the one that you guys weren't part of was JJ Airlines. That was me, Toast, Nook, and Tay.
That was so chaotic.
I think if I had to pick a favorite this year, I would say Prismatica. I think Prismatica. I just loved the whole theme and the aesthetic of the event, like the gold outfits that we all wore together, the venue design, like the Arcadian intros that we played during the stream every time we introduced the new singer. It was just a vibe. It was like such a huge vibe. But Boulevard Queer is a very very close second to being my favorite. Yeah, but I would pick Prismatica for sure. All right, moving on to our next game. Guess the impression. So this is just Antheia and Wren playing.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't worry, I've been very kind. All right, so who would like to go first? Who would like to do the first impression?
Oh.
Go on, Wren.
Wait. Do I do the impression?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is I'm going to send you a name of a character or person or thing, and you have to make an impression of that thing, person, or character, and Antheia has to guess.
Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, and obviously don't read the name out loud. All right, there's your first impression.
Oh, I think I know who that is. Oh.
Don't be afraid to Google it if you need to see an image of the person or character.
Let me just double check that I think I know who this is. Oh, yeah. Okay. You put your thumb in late, Wazowski.
Oh, it's Roz from One Shot.
Yeah.
That was great.
Wait, is that her name, Roz?
That's so good.
Yes, let's go.
Like that slug from Monsters Inc.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Good job. All right. No, I wasn't mean, I promise. Okay. Again, please ignore typos too. If I've spelled character names wrong, please ignore typos.
All good.
Wait. So that's the correct spelling. There you go.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I need a line. Okay. This is actually no. Okay. All right. Now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled.
Hermione.
It was so good.
I feel like I've heard you say that exact same line when we were doing the rehearsals. Charms class.
That was so good.
She's genuinely the voice I channel anytime I need to go like British. I'm just like, okay, well, that's happening.
Okay. We got our next person. Again, I apologize for the typos. I don't think it should be wrong.
Oh god.
It's a good one.
Oh my god, you're just like the 4th of July.
Jennifer Coolidge.
That was very good.
That was so good. Oh my god.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna do a slightly different one for you, Antheia.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I don't even think I'm gonna.
Just try your buzz.
I don't even know if I can like sound like her. I'm the true definition of a workaholic. I have cellulite, just like almost every other woman on the planet. This is not like this is so.
Oh my! Whoa! It's giving me. It's giving.
It's unethical.
Oh, what is? It's kind of giving me like Legally Blonde vibes or like Mean Girls vibes, but I don't know. I don't know. This is a calling out of cellulite. It's just gonna be like, I'm like, who do that? This also might be me. Oh my goodness. You got anything?
This is difficult actually because I don't really know much. I don't keep track of this person like at all.
I feel like I know who it is. Can I'm gonna say a hint. Let me know if I'm on the right track in there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is it a Kardashian?
It is.
Here I am thinking, what fictional character would say that? No. We in IRL, baby. Is it Kim? It's got to be Kim.
It is. Yeah, it's Kim.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here is your next character, Wren.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'll crump with you, sweetie.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Tell me.
What? I'm sorry. Oh, it's Marge.
How me.
I don't know what my first one was. I'll crump with you, sweetie. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
I was like, pardon? What?
Oh my gosh. That was so good.
Oh my god.
Okay. This one for you, Antheia. I think you should know this one.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
Oh,
I do have so many friends.
Who are these people?
Juice is just sitting there
I'm
like,
just
oh.
like, I'm putting my hand up right now.
Oh my! My first thought would be like, is it another Kardashian? Because it sounds so self-absorbed.
What's that one?
I don't know.
What's that one move?
Toss.
Gunda!
Yeah.
Hey.
You're gonna do toss. I'm like, who that self-absorbed bitch out here?
Okay. At Wren.
Okay.
This is your second last. There is one more after this for you.
Okay.
This is your second last.
Holy sh! How?
Oh no.
I'm out of this generation.
Oh.
Can you point to Mexico on a map? What the fuck is the character?
You forget the side character's name?
Sorry.
Diego!
This is...
Well, they just yelled Diego.
I've never heard of this other than the Nora the Explorer. That's the only part I've ever heard. And I'm like, I can't say that. That's the name.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ugh.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Antheia, this is your
Yes.
second last one.
Okay. Okay. Oh no, I shouldn't say that one. Not the first one that came to mind.
Do it. Do it.
If you're from Africa, why are you white?
That's Mean Girls for sure. Which one is it? Is it Gretchen Wieners? Is it
No.
Oh, the other one.
The other one.
The other one.
Whoever
Karen.
Seymour lady, whatever her name is.
Karen.
Yeah, Karen. Who can the weather with her boobs. That one.
If you're from Africa, why are you
God,
white?
you can't say that.
It's like I have ESPN
Karen,
or something.
you can't
My breasts
say
can
that.
always tell when it's going to rain.
Oh my gosh.
Like right now.
We should really watch Mean Girls. We should watch Mean
Duh.
Girls as a Christmas movie.
We should.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Wren, here is your final character.
Okay. Oh, this is inherently difficult because it. All right, students, gather your gear. Prepare yourself for
Hooch?
class. Prepare yourself for class. This year,
No, this is just
Professor
Wren.
Dumblejuice has hit the floor really hard in his old age. That's why he's so small.
It's just not.
Oh my
It's
God.
just not Professor Wren. It's just you.
It is. It is me.
Incredible.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
and Antheia, your final impression.
Oh fuck! Wait, this is just. Welcome, students.
Welcome,
Dude,
students.
I'm just going straight back into my English accent here because, like, when did I last do this?
You're Hermione. Not very long ago.
I'm Hermione. I'm not actually, but I'm just using the same accent.
You're Professor Antheia.
Yes. My accent's devolving.
My name's
Good job, you
Antheia,
two.
Oh, that was so good. That was so fun. Oh my God. My stomach hurts from laughing.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
All right. Thank you so much, Mara, for the game. All right.
I'm sweating.
Patch 7.4 drops tomorrow. What's one thing you are all excited about?
Unrestricted glamour.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even need to be said. Like, story, who's that bitch? I'm here for the glamour dresser. Literally.
Glam?
That's
Have you
it.
also
I'm not a
been playing,
rating
like-
gal. Yeah, it's just all of that.
Yeah, honestly, though.
Do you have like glamours prepared already?
I do. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Get one of every single set and put together a cohesive glam with like aiming, fending, striking, casting, healing, and then like put together something just as like a big FU to the world to be like, look what we can do
Yes.
now. Cohesiveness.
Honestly, for me, I love how the new raid tier looks. I'm very excited
true.
for that. Yeah.
Ah.
I like the surfing one. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer, but it's really cool.
Yes, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I like the song that they're releasing with it. The one where they got like Tom Morello writing it
Yeah.
or something like that. That was really
Yes.
Mara, what about you?
I'm really excited for the variant dungeon.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Wait, that's awesome.
cool.
I'm also really excited for the new cosmic exploration.
Wait, is the variant dungeon dropping tomorrow or on like 0.5?
7.4.
Ooh,
7.4 or 4.5?
I thought it was later.
Does it say 7.4?
I could be wrong. Actually, I have no idea.
I saw a new mount. I assumed it was from.
Oh, 7.45. I'm sorry, I'm ahead of
That's
myself.
okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
What I am excited for though is the new crafted weapons. All the
yes.
pink ones.
Ooh. Yeah, they're so
yes,
cute.
the
All the
magical
heart
girl
shape.
vibes.
I cannot wait to craft them all. My crafters are ready. Obviously the cat minion. I'm excited for the cat minion.
Yeah, the cat minion.
Yes.
And the dog minion for Wren.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the cute mounts.
That dog
Oh,
kind of
I
looks
can't
like
wait.
that
You
dog
said the
minion.
dog minion and the dog minion for Wren.
Yeah, because
What
that dog,
bitch.
that minion looks like your dog.
Oh,
What
Do
of
you
it?
have a German Shepherd?
I don't have a German Shepherd.
No, you have like one of those. You have like that floppy ear dog, don't you?
I do. I have a German short-haired pointer.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh.
But I need to. I need to look
Oh.
at these. I'd be so keen for them. Dog minion.
yeah, it's cute. It's so cute.
There's a British short hair cat minion as well, which I'm really excited.
Oh, I cannot wait.
I still need to read the patch notes. I don't think I've actually looked at them properly.
There's a lot.
I saw the housing furnishings as well. It's really nice.
Oh,
That's what I'm most excited
I'm also really excited for the new Unreal trial.
Oh,
Oh, it's Tsukiyomi, right?
Correct. I cannot wait.
Hell
Actually,
yeah.
like super got into Unreals, and they're actually really fun.
all right.
I am so intimidated by any content that I think I've done. Not this last Unreal, the one before that. I was dragged in against my will by very loving people. But yeah, I'm.
I love them, but fuck you.
I love you. Fuck you. Fuck my life. I can't play this damn game. Don't make me do anything. Mechanics, who's that? Who am I? Where am I? Like, it's all.
I love like patch day drop raids because no one knows how to do the fight and it's so
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
And it's great. I can disguise my incompetence. To just go, I don't know mechanics, guys.
You can be like, oh my god, it's new content. I'm not just stupid. It's new content.
Yeah,
Please, I'm sorry, I'm dying so much.
Not me, like carking it in like fucking Sastasha the other day, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've maxed out every single job, but yeah, this still gets me, man. God damn it.
Okay, I have another question. If you were to pick only one FF job as your job for the rest of your, I guess, FF life, what would it be?
Dancer. I'm forever a dancer main.
I'm not good at this. I would normally say summoner, but then summoner gets so repetitive after a while. It's just like my safe space for learning content. But I would say I've been getting into black mage, and I feel like it'd be fun to do. Just spam it. So I might say black mage,
Okay.
despite being more summoner. Definitely a caster.
Maro.
If we're talking in the context of a combat job, I'd say white mage is definitely my go-to. If we're talking about all jobs, I'd definitely be a culinarian.
Okay.
Mm.
For me, I've had my Viper phase, but I feel like I definitely would play Red Mage forever. That's my main class, I think. Yeah. My favorite. Alrighty.
As long as you don't accidentally yeet yourself off the map, you're good.
Yeah, true. I also just love raising people, like having that instant raise. It's
The
just
versatility.
yeah. If you were to do your own production, maybe a musical or I don't know, some kind of RP event, whatever, what would it be? I feel like with Antheia it would be something like Wicked, and I feel like for Wren it might be something related to like Lord of the Rings.
I feel like if Wicked was done though, it'd be so complicated a little bit.
Ignoring all
Because
the
there's just
like
certain moments.
the logistics.
Oh,
and
ignore it.
everything.
Yeah. I probably would do. We probably would do Wicked. Either that or Epic.
Oh, Epic's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I honestly thought about this for around May this year to be like, oh, what would I do as like a production? And it would be like, can I do Eorzea Vision, and then
Ooh.
have like a Eurovision parody with like all the classic hits, but as Eorzea-fied, and then have like your sassy commentary over the top, your geopolitical stuff that's all in the context of Final Fantasy, and it would be such a laugh. I remember thinking about it and be like, yes, that one song where it was like the from Poland back in the early 2000s where there was just a couple of bitted up gals churning butter on stage. I'm like, yeah, cat girls in Limsa doing the same thing. I see it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
so I would like to do something like just like kind of like a
Eurovision.
yeah, almost like a variety show but Eurovision themed. Yeah.
That's a really cool idea. Actually, I don't know if you saw Glam Boss season 2, but one of the themes for the finale was Eorzea Vision, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was sitting there and I'm like, my thoughts, my ideas.
Yeah.
I did attend the grand final, I think, as Karia from Eurovision, because I fainted into a male cure for that reason alone, just so I could be my Finnish idol.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Also fun.
That's a really cool ideas. Maro, what about you?
Well, I can say that I actually almost did put on a production, and I came very close to actually putting it on, and then I pulled the pin because I decided I was going to take a break. But I came very close to putting on High School Musical.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And there is another production that I was going to put on, that it's still up in the air, and I'm still very much wanting to do it, and that's Camp Rock.
Yes.
So, sorry, I can't help it. I'm a Disney gal at heart.
Yeah.
So I think Camp Rock would be really cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn. I feel like you don't need to know what I need to say because I'm probably gonna do it anyways. All right. So, what is it about the community that keeps you motivated to stay active and be involved? Rin.
The people and the little microcosms.
You've got Milky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, who are the best people. Like, they are my comfort zone. Like, they have been there through really hard times, like personal times, and you know, it's they are what kind of keep me coming back, because you know, kind of the content. What's that? Who's that? Like, I play the game because I do enjoy the game, and it's like, the game by itself, I had such a fun adventure through. But in terms of like the lulls in patches and etc., it's engaging with my friends and making new friends, and that's my draw card. And I think people who are kind of outside of the kind of gaming sphere and Discords, and you'd be like, you know, what did you do on the weekend? You're like, oh, I talked to my friends on Discord and we played Final Fantasy. They're like, fucking nerd, or like, goddamn, bitch, you and your fucking 30s out here, and you
touch some grass, like, damn.
Yeah, legit.
Like,
it's like,
please.
don't you do anything social? As like some of the critical stuff I get, and I'm like, that this is socializing. I'm yapping all day. I don't stop, and I feel like I'm seeing my friends, and then that's and then the community events where people get together in person, like, you know, PAX. That was amazing to go there and then see people. I know, but it was so fun to see the people who were there, and it was so lovely having IRL adventures, and it honestly felt exactly the same as, like, you know, yapping on Discord, like you're about to do like a dungeon together. You just go on an adventure around Melbourne, and it feels exactly the same. That's what keeps me, I guess, engaged. Is the people, honestly. Yeah.
Antheia.
Yeah. I'd have to say the same thing. It's definitely the people. I mean, I still love Final Fantasy very much. It's always going to hold a special place in my heart. But I haven't been logging in as much recently. But I've still been talking to people who I've met through this game, and it's like all the karaoke scenes and the JJammin productions and everything like that. The people I've met through this community are some of the most talented people I've ever met. And it's become one of those spaces where I feel like I found my people, you know?
Exactly.
So it's a very similar thing that like what Wren has with Milky and everything like that. Because it's not just something that stays within the boundaries of the game. It can go into IRL stuff as well. Like the fact that I met up with JuicyXIV in Sydney earlier this year because we went to go see Hades Town. And it was just, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just love that it can turn into stuff like that. And so it's definitely the people that you meet through this game that keeps me engaged in the whole thing. Like, I'm not a very social person. I'm actually I tend to keep to myself a lot of the time. And I'm also very bad at responding to people sometimes. But whenever I come back to these gatherings and these events, I'm just like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preach. I'm the same. My answer's the same with both of you. All right. Next one. What have been some of your favorite memories on Materia DC?
Ooh.
Memories.
Yeah.
Like Materia DC lore type memories?
Just,
or
I guess memories since you've been on this data center. It doesn't have to be related to JJammin. It can just be with any memory. What's one that you often think about?
I feel like I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it is the JJammin stuff.
That's fair.
I'm so serious. Like, it's always been so much fun. And, like, I do, like, okay. As much as it's all the JJammin stuff, I feel like one of the things I miss most is that feeling when we all traveled over to Materia DC for the first time. Everybody was so, oh my god, do you feel the ping? There's no lag when we're jumping on a mount anymore. Which I thought was really funny. And even going into dungeons, I'm just like, oh my god, I can do my moves and there's like no spike or anything like that. It's that kind of feeling where the community is like talking about this one thing and we're all excited about it. That was really cool. But other than that, it's definitely been the JJammin stuff for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to agree. I think I started playing the game, I think honestly just before Materia was a thing. I think I was still in Heavensward at the time when it happened, and I didn't know what servers were. I was like, it says pick your starting center, and I'm like, well, Australia isn't on the list, so I've got a choice between America, Japan, or Europe, and I'm like, which one is my closest time zone? I guess it's Japan, so I just picked a random server on JP, and I'm like, oh my god, auto translate, I'm gonna need it because I'm like, shit, must anyone speak? Oh, it wasn't on Tomberry, that's for sure. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't gravitate to where people spoke English.
What server was it?
So I was like, it was on Gungnia is where I was, and I literally picked. I applied for an FC that was literally called English on Gungnia at the time because I was like, fuck, they would speak it, and I was like, great, and it was because there was a guy called Bunnings Sausage, and I'm like, fuck, he's Australian. Get him. And so I was like, fuck, and he was part of English of Gungia FC, and I'm like, okay, perfect, I'll find people I'll be able to like chat with, and then Materia happened, and I felt like we were all on the same kind of playing field of what is this new space, what is the culture going to be like, because it's you know, every data center's got different customs, it seems, in terms of like engaging strats, you know, politeness. You wouldn't normally say things in state chat. It was a lot more, you know, direct messaging as opposed to, you know, definitely no one shouted. That's for sure. So that was interesting exploring that kind of culture. But yeah, it was that probably the first time I ever started doing bard stuff was probably when I first started to meet the people that went on to be part of Milky. That's like a core memory for me. We were like a little bard group. We played little instruments, we synced up with one another, and we played songs together.
Cute.
That was our little first kind of soiree into community stuff. And then then JJammin, and that's where it all kind of like it definitely arose in terms of production value. And then I was like, wow, that's those are my memories. Yeah.
Maro, what about you?
Oh my goodness. So I mean, I started playing FF, like March of 2023. So I don't have any of the memories of obviously the data center beginning, because when I came around, like Materia was already a thing. But I suppose for me, like a couple of my core memories. So like I was pretty lucky that like all my friends, like I made friends and they were all like finished with content. So whenever I wanted to run content, they would help me. And I remember, I think it was when I was doing the final trial in Endwalker, they were all waiting for me after the cutscene ended. And like they had collated like a little group of people to like congratulate me. And that's when I realized that the Materia community were really loving and sweet. I think another core memory for me is my first karaoke night at Slow's karaoke bar.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Luminous.
No. My karaoke night I did with you, Juice, is a core memory for me. I still have the G pose. I'll have to send it to you later. And I remember, yeah, you were Elderson.
Oh gosh.
I also have a core memory of being a part of Harry Harrop's FC and helping him design the house and run the glamour competitions. But one of the biggest core memories, for me, it like, and I hate to pile on to the pile that's already existed, but like Hairspray. I remember the closing night of Hairspray, like we did the secret reveal for Juice. And we were all crying.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I turned my like I left the Discord and I like slumped back in my chair and I think I just cried for ages because it was like the realization hit me that like it was over and like there were no more Monday rehearsals. Like that was it. Like, it's just hopefully, hoping at the time that there'd be another production. And sure enough, there was. So like that is, I guess, one of the core memories for me because I realized just how incredible, how incredible some people are out there and like you meet people in the most mysterious ways. And I've always been a big believer that things happen for a reason. And, we all met because we all wanted to fuel each other's fires for music. And, we've all inspired each other to grow and do amazing things. And that's why, like, that first karaoke night is, again, another core memory for me because that's where I met everybody. Like, I met Crusader and I met Juice and I met Antheia. I met everybody. So,
yeah.
It's like a little cute moment.
It's really hard to top that Hairspray moment, to be honest. It was really
It was such
special.
A beautiful weekend, honestly, yeah.
But for me, I think my core memories aren't really even like from big events or anything. I think my core memories of being on this server and being in like surrounded by all these people in the community, I like the moments where we randomly just, hey, let's go watch a movie, and then we all meet up in game at like some random in-game location and just pretend like we're actually watching in that house. I think it's just so wholesome and like cute. And even like when we so like movies, but even like karaoke nights, we meet up inside the rehearsal room and like the Once Upon a Shot, like moments like that. I feel like I feel like they're my favorites for sure.
It genuinely feels like you're hanging out like
Yes.
like actually with them, you know? It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the visual representation of like that cohesive gathering of people.
Yeah.
Like you might from all over the place, different countries. In our cases, different countries, and then be like, yep, we're all in the same room together, experiencing stuff at the same time.
Yeah. And also just seeing how far we've come with like all of like our, I guess, FF's related stuff. It's been like 2 years, maybe no, longer than 2 years, right? Materia DC opened in 2023. 2?
Yeah, 2023.
2023.
Yeah, it was
wow.
January or something, 2023, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just seeing how much we've grown, in our like personal lives and our passions, like just seeing how everyone, like what I guess, like how their path in life has gone, is just a real treat. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about being on Materia DC. If you could be remembered or known for one thing, what would it be?
Oof.
Mm.
I have
In
no
life
idea.
or in like in game.
Either or. I feel like in life might be a bit.
That's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question. In game.
What is your legacy?
What's your legacy? What have you done with your life? God.
Oh no, don't give me an existential crisis. It's 8:57 on a Monday night.
I'm so sorry. I guess like if I manage to make even one person's day better, that's a pretty good thing I'd like to leave off. I suppose I do my best to try and just make sure I'm not trying to leave a lasting impression on anybody. I just want to do my thing and be nice to people.
Yeah.
So I guess like if I'm always there to be an ear kind of thing, I've always felt myself to be a reliable person. So if I've managed to make your day better, then great. And if you happen to remember that I also tend to sing a lot, then that's great too. But yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's kind of got to be similar vibes of if I was to have a legacy online, it just would probably hopefully be someone that's friendly and not a bitch. That's where the bar is at. And someone that, I don't know, dresses nicely on occasion.
And can
That's
sing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Who will think that she's Mariah Carey at 3 a.m. but she ain't it. Like somewhat delusional. But then But I guess just positive, friendly vibes is all you can ever hope for in terms of an impression on others. Is that you make others feel comfortable being themselves around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maro.
Oh boy. If I was to have any sort of legacy related to Final Fantasy, I would hope that my legacy left behind is that, she supported the community as much as she could, and, that I helped people find their communities by frantically telling them about the critically acclaimed MMORPG. So like it, to me it's very sweet. Like I have people tell me like, oh, I took a suggestion about Final Fantasy and now I'm playing it and now I have lots of friends. And I'm like, yes, that's the best. That's amazing. So,
for the game.
yeah, I want to be known for being an advocate in my little ways, whether that be sponsoring an event, or I'm spamming party finders, or I'm frantically yelling at people.
Sponsored events with Square Enix.
Sponsored events with Square Enix.
Yeah. That's exciting. Yeah.
Like I still can't believe they choose to partner with me. I'm a bit of a weirdo. But yeah, that's kind of the legacy I want to leave behind, that I was always an advocate for the community, because I feel like Materia gets looked down on quite a lot. And I try my best in my own little funky ways to prove that we are a great community and there's a lot of us. You just got to look in the right places.
For me, it would be, I want to be remembered as someone who
The best director ever.
as someone who
The visionary.
someone
Yes.
who found someone who discovered a lot about themselves through the game. I don't know how to explain that. Or rediscover.
I get that though.
Yeah, rediscovering, or like, finding myself or something. I don't know. Or like, I want to be remembered as someone who, I guess, found his way through the community. Does that make sense? I don't know.
That makes sense.
All right. If you had to wrap this year in 3 words, what would it be? I'll start off with what I said in the last episode: guided by passion. Ren?
Oh, 3 words. Guys.
That's 4.
That was a 1 word. Friendship and adventure.
Aww.
In its all forms. You get adventures in all its iterations. Yeah.
Antheia?
Oh man, I honestly have no clue. It's just, this year has been a whirlwind. I mean, that's probably one word I would use, but a very like a whirlwind, but it's very, I don't know. It was a very good year. I just don't. I feel like I can't really come up with the word or that has the weight enough of what I'm trying to say. There's been a lot of highlights this year.
A good vintage.
Yes. I'll just go with that.
It was a good vintage this year.
It was.
Okay.
But I'll go with that.
And lastly, Mara.
I would say growth, passion, and patience.
Okay. So another question is, because we're almost approaching 2026, brand new year, what's 3 words you would like to lead on for the next year? Or lead with, sorry. Ren.
I want you to imagine that I have the spinning seal gif as my brain right now. As you're like, give me these 3 words to sum up your next year, babe, and I'm just be like,
It could be like
next year.
It could be what you wish for, what you hope
what I
for,
wish for.
what you.
Okay,
Yeah.
we finished with adventure. We got to start with an adventure, but we can't end with an adventure. We got to adventure, love, and what did I really want? I just want to go on a fucking holiday. Jesus Christ. Let's throw in a bit of patience in there as well. I know I'm taking some Maros there, mainly because it's the last thing I heard, but also they ring true in that if you're gonna need to be patient with yourself if you want to experience good things, because if you're your worst enemy sometimes, and sometimes acknowledging how your own worst critic will help you set up positive experiences, because you won't go in there with a negative mindset. So patient with yourself, adventure, and love are what I want to do, or what I want next year to manifest.
Yes, that's very good. Antheia.
I'd probably have to. I'm also kind of stealing Mars a little bit here, but a growth, especially. I would love to. I feel like this year for me was like, it was a bit of a vocal awakening.
Yeah. Coming
Let's
out of
call
your
it.
shell.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to keep exploring that. So definitely some growth. I also want to become less of a hermit. So friendship. And the last one is probably peace. I feel like my brain is very scattered a lot of the time, that I need to just be kind to myself and work on things one at a time. Just give myself a little bit of grace. So, yeah, peace.
Maro.
I would like to think for next year, creative, fulfilled, and gosh, the last one's a good one. Yeah, creative, fulfilled, and I don't know. I'm kind of jumping on Antheia's. I'm the same. I'm a bit of a hermit. I tend to kind of stick to myself a bit. So maybe I'd like to also say like friendship, companionship, like branch out a bit more. I tend to like hop into Discord calls here and there, and then like spend the rest of my time hiding. So maybe like force myself out of my shell, because I'm like a socially anxious wreck, like 99.95% of the time.
That's fair.
So,
for me, I hope like this is something that I can look back on and remember, and when the time comes, I'm like, damn, like this really happened. Like, I think last year, like my New Year's resolutions, I feel like that I actually followed through with them. But what I want to lead with for the next year, the 3 words I would say is leave room open. Leave room open, because I want to I think, you know what, I've said this to Antheia and like some other people that we were around, and I was not expecting to learn so much. Not learn so much. I was not expecting to realize so much being on that Disney cruise. Not just about singing, but like about just, I guess, life in general and my own leisure. Yeah. Let some things, I don't want to hold on to anything for too long. I want to leave space for other things. Yeah. So I want to I want to enter the next year with those 3 words. What was the 3 words again?
Leave room open.
Yeah, leave room open. Yeah. I was thinking doors for some reason, but yeah, that wasn't it. Leave room open. Yeah.
Open the door.
Leave the doors open. I'm gonna leave the doors open.
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay, so our last, I guess, question or game. Wicked for Good has been a huge movie this year, obviously, and I believe we've all seen it. And so I'd like to play a little game to end the episode. It's just like an a cappella game. It's just an a cappella game with all of us, where we take turns and we sing a part. We just do a small bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but I will send it to everyone in our group chat. So have a look. Are you guys ready?
Ooh, okay.
Sure.
Okay. I'll start in. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn.
And we are led to those who help us most to grow, if we let them, and we help them in return.
This is a right fuck up.
I watched the movie
make it up. Make up a
Yeah,
melody.
yeah. We're going on a journey. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Yay.
Made it.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood.
Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
But because I knew you.
We got this right.
Oh my god.
I have been changed for good.
For good.
Yay!
Yay! Good job, Red. I messaged.
Is that why you're like, did you know this song from God? And I'm like, yeah, that's the one with like, literally the one line. I'm like, I don't know if I've changed for the better, but I changed for good. That song.
Yeah, yeah, that song. I messaged Red I was like, have you seen the movie yet? Okay, good. But the reason why I wanted to end the episode with us singing that, because I feel like the lyrics speak so much for like our experience where we all met each other and all these good things, all these good events and memories
Juice,
were formed.
you can't do this to me.
I'm getting sappy, man.
No, don't, because then I'll get sappy. But yes, I feel like the lyrics can really apply to us as a group, as a community, and I wish and hope that we can continue the same energy, or even bigger and better than what we have done this year for the next year and in the future. And yeah, I just wanted to end with that. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Aww.
Thank you, Wren and Antheia, for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you, Wren and
tonight.
Antheia.
It's been a pleasure
Thank you
talking
for
to you
having
guys.
us.
Alrighty. Yes, I will now end the episode with a few promotions. So the Starlight Festival, Maro, myself, Antheia and Wren will be part of that. So please look forward to that. I hope to see everyone who's tuning in at the event. It's going to be in Materia, Ravana, the Starlight Stalls, which is coming back on December 28th, 8 p.m. AEDT. There will be lots of activities. You can check out all the information on our website. And then we have the Materia Awards. Nominations for that close on the 1st of January. And the ceremony will be on January the 27th. So, yeah, other than that, please keep an eye out for future events like our surprise secret singing contest kind of event in February. And, of course, Once Upon a Shard happening in sometime mid next year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good Christmas, everybody.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Happy holidays.